Ministerial ordinance proposed to limit acceptance of foreigners for development employment in major metropolitan areas due to concerns about concentration of foreign workers. For developmental employment, the hiring limit is determined by the number of full-time employees of the company, but for good quality companies. The government has put together a draft ministerial ordinance and notification for a new system called development employment to replace the foreign technical intern training program. In response to concerns that human resources will be concentrated in large metropolitan areas, 8 prefectures, including Tokyo and Osaka, will limit the number of foreign workers accepted compared to rural areas to prevent excessive human resource outflow from rural areas. The new system is scheduled to start in April 2027, and public comments will be accepted from the 28th to May. Development employment is a system that accepts unskilled foreign workers in fields where there is a serious labor shortage. 27th. The goal is to raise their skills to the level of specified skills No. 1 within the 3-year period of residence. In technical intern training, transfers to change workplaces are not permitted for 3 years in principle, but under the new system, if certain requirements are met, transfers will be possible within 1 to 2 years of employment. The proposal defines the 8 prefectures with high wage levels minus Tokyo, Kanagawa, Chiba, Saitama, Aichi, Kyoto, Osaka, and Hyogo, excluding some cities and towns in depopulated areas, as urban areas, and stricter hiring quotas and transfer acceptance numbers for companies than for rural areas. The limit will be doubled regardless of whether they are in an urban or rural area. Furthermore, for rural areas only, if the supervision support organization that supervises the company is also good, the limit can be tripled. For transfers, the limit will be set at 1/3 of the foreigners employed in development. For urban companies accepting foreigners from rural areas, the limit will be set at 1/6, a stricter limit to take rural areas into consideration. Furthermore, if foreign workers who have been hired at an initial cost are transferred within a year, companies are concerned that they will leave before they can enjoy any benefit. For this reason, a system will be established in which the initial cost at the time of employment will be fixed, and the new employer will compensate part of the initial cost depending on the length of time the worker was employed at the first employer. In order to prevent excessive competition to poach workers, private employment agencies will not be allowed to enter the market, and only Hello Work and other agencies will act as intermediaries. The plan is to decide on the industrial sector and number of workers to be accepted under the new system by 2025, following discussions at a council of experts. In addition, the criteria for approval of supervision support organizations will be the establishment of a system that allows consultations in the worker's native language and the installation of external auditors. In light of the problem of people taking on large amounts of debt in their home countries before coming to Japan for technical internships, the costs paid in the home country will be capped at 2 months' monthly salary after arriving in Japan. Support for foreigners will also be increased. Companies will be required to cover the costs of having foreigners take more than 100 hours of Japanese language courses in order to acquire the level of Japanese required for the next step up to the specified skilled worker No. 1 program.